Morning, everyone. Um, Jill and Raul, thank you for being here. We have quite a few people signed up, but we are respectful of everybody's time, so we will get started. But everybody who did sign up, including yourselves, will get a copy of the slides and the recordings that we have. So let's get started. So again, thank you for being here this morning. My name is Wayne Staub. I have the pleasure of being the Chief Business Relations Officer here at NJBIA. And we're so happy that you've taken some time to learn about all of the things that NJBIA has to offer. We have some of our partners with us today from AMT, our health benefit plan, and from BCG from our 401k plan, and they're gonna talk to you in just a few minutes. We also have my colleagues with me from NJBIA, Randy Stevens and Katie Whitcamp. So we're all excited for you to be here. Since we only have a small group right now of 3 attendees, if you don't mind, I was just going to call your name, and if you could just, tell us the name of your business and what you do, that may help me direct some things more directly that may help you. So I'm just going to call out Jill first, if you don't mind unmuting yourself and saying hi and letting us know what you do.
Hi, good morning. My name is Jill Materia, and I am with the admin team at Saul Funeral Homes in Hamilton Square. I'm also here with Dawn Slover, who is one of our directors.
Thank you for being here. Frank?
I'm branded pretty well here, but
yes.
Frank Massia, I'm the Assistant Vice President of Development here at Georgian University. We've been a member for a few years, I believe, in this capacity here at Georgian Court. I've been a member of NJBIA for a number of years. I just really wanted to come on and get a sort of refresher, if you will, and see what am I missing out there. So.
All right. Well, great. Thanks for being here, Frank. And you are a partner, and we're thankful to have you here today.
Thank you.
Okay. Someone else just dropped off, unfortunately. So we're going to get started. I'm going to just share my screen and do a quick little PowerPoint here just to go over this. And we'll start slideshow. Okay, so NJBIA, we're founded in 1913, representing only manufacturers. We've been around for 113 years. We were built on advocacy, and we are still recognized as the leader for the business community here in New Jersey. We have 5 full-time lobbyists who lobby every day for a better business climate in New Jersey, and also fight to mitigate bad policy or clean up policy that has unintended consequences, which most do if you're paying attention. And we represent every industry sector and every size business in the state, from a sole proprietor, a pizza shop owner, up to major universities like Georgian Court, Rutgers, all the major hospitals, Horizon, Verizon, and everybody in between. As I mentioned, advocacy is one of our strong suits, what we've been doing for 113 years. As a member, you can join any one of our 10 policy committees. I'm sorry, it should be 7 policy committees: tax and economic development, education, healthcare, energy and environment, innovation. Those are just some of the committees that meet, and we look for our members to help us understand how these policies affect you as a whole and your industry. And then we go to Trenton and try to make sure your voice is heard. I'm sorry. We also bring in many top level people from the government to talk to our members. Tomorrow, we have the state treasurer, Elizabeth Moyo, talking to our members about the budget. Hasn't been signed yet, but the governor proposed a budget, and now we're going to go through and see what happens. One of the big things we've been focusing on is the sunset of the corporate business tax. which only affects a small amount of our members. However, it trickles down to every small business that is affected if a major corporation leaves New Jersey. And unfortunately, there have been quite a few recently. Our number of top Fortune 500 companies has dwindled the last couple of years, and that has an impact on all the businesses that support those companies. So we're really looking forward to that sunsetting, but we don't want to stop there. Our neighbor in Pennsylvania is reducing their corporate business tax. We're going to be at 11%. They're going to be at 4%. So even New York has a lower corporate business tax than us. So we're really fighting to get more comprehensive work done there. We have a research arm called Focus New Jersey. And Frank, there's an area where your organization has helped us. We're in partnership with the consortium of community colleges and our four-year universities on a career pathways program, laying out how people don't necessarily need a four-year degree to make a living. And there are career, and you can earn while you learn. So there are opportunities to get into apprenticeships and maybe into the funeral business, which may not require a four-year degree, but does require definitely certifications, trainings, and some type of education. So exposing kids to opportunities beyond a four-year college that may help them, or if they choose to go to a four-year college, to line up curriculum so that they can earn while they learn. Really, it's been funded for 2 years by the state, and we're happy to be a partner of that. We do a lot of research in out-migration, as I mentioned, not only businesses, but people leaving the state of New Jersey. Over the last 15 years, $33 billion, billion, left the state. If we kept those people here and we were able to tax that $33 billion, we'd be in a lot better shape than we are now. So affordability is something that we're a big focus on. Every county has an employer legislative committees where the elected leaders from that county come and speak to our members. We work with our county chambers on those events. And then, as I mentioned, we track thousands of bills every year and make sure our members are compliant and are aware of what's happening. Events, we're known for our events. We put on top level events. We put on about 200 events a year in a combination of virtual and in person. We have some signature events. Our Women's Business Leader Forum. That's a 2-day event in September. Michelle Sakurka is our first female leader of this organization. She's been leading this charge for the past 8 years, and it continues to grow. Last year's event, we had over 500 attendees at the event. Spectacular. And it's for every level of person within your organization, from the C-suite down to people that you want to encourage to get to the C-suite. Our public policy forum, where we bring the legislative leaders of both parties together after the elections in November to talk about what their agenda is for the following year. Golf Day coming up May 22nd. Can't wait. I'm not a good golfer, but I enjoy it. And it's one of our most fun events, I think. And then we have monthly council meetings. Again, as a member, your membership is company-wide. Anyone on your team could join our monthly diversity, equity, and inclusion meetings, our not-for-profit council, women business leaders, and our human resources councils. They meet monthly, and they all lead up to a big event. We just had our diversity and equity event last week. In March, we had our not-for-profit. Our women's event is in September, and I'm not sure about the human resources yet. As mentioned, as a member, you could also join any or all of our policy committees. Some are, most of the committee meetings are still virtual, some are in person. And then webinars. We do everything on mental health, audits for your business time and wage audits, just a wide variety of business topics that we cover. And then we have a lot of visibility opportunities as well. Many people may not know, but we have a TV show, a podcast, an award-winning magazine, monthly publication. We have a member marketplace where we can highlight your business. We have 2 websites, e-banners, and there are plenty of opportunities to be an event partner or to sponsor a webinar yourself if you have information that you think would be valuable to our members. And there's also a lot of co-branded direct email campaigns, and just a whole variety of ways that we look to engage our members. And we try to meet every budget that is out there. Then a lot of our members do join us for some of our money-saving benefits. As many of you know, health benefits is a leading concern for many of our businesses. Multiple employer 401k plan, which is going to come into play for companies that have 25 employees or more. The Secure Choice Act is requiring you to have a 401k mechanism in place. You don't have to contribute to it, but you have to offer your employees the ability to contribute to it. And we already have one up and running, and there's a lot of benefits of being part of our program. And you'll hear a little bit more from both of those gentlemen in just a few minutes. We also included in your membership is an HR support center. And when we get on the website, I am going to go there a little bit. That is, our members who use that cannot speak highly enough of it. Particularly for smaller, mid-sized businesses, they have sample job descriptions, sample interview questions, end of year assessments, all types of forms, 2-minute training videos. There's just a plethora of information to help you hire new people. There's also, any new law or mandate that comes up, you will be notified that, hey, you got to pay attention to this because this is now required. So just a great resource. We have an employment law resource that if you unfortunately need to go that route, we have a discount with our partner Connell Foley, a nationally recognized labor law attorney based here in New Jersey. We have a payroll partner, Prime Point. Again, a lot of benefits. It's a New Jersey-based company. A lot of good benefits that come with being part of that program. Shipping. We have thousands of our members who utilize our shipping program. Some save $10, $20, $100, and some of our members save hundreds of thousands of dollars through this program. That's one that hopefully you take a look at. And then we offer a lot of training and certifications because that's an area that we're big on. We're all lifetime learners, continuing to sharpen our skills. So we have a BIA Learn program. This is new as well. This is great for your employees. It is a cloud-based training program, over 300 courses that are part of it, including mandated harassment trainings. There's OSHA approved trainings. We always say that the best defense against any lawsuits is a good offense, and having a training program in place that is required and that you are able to track to say, hey, every employee took this, I think is a big way to help keep you compliant and out of trouble. Also, most of those programs are available in Spanish, and we're working on other languages as well. But again, a plethora of programs from basic customer service, cybersecurity, DEI training, right up to, like I said, some of those other required trainings. We have a leadership training program that's currently going on right now. It's a 4-part program that includes a ticket to our Women's Leaders event in September. But we're going to be running that again. If you wanted to be part of it, there are still 3 live sessions, and you would get the recorded session of the one that we've held already. So there's still an opportunity to participate in that. This is my contact information, and you will get these. Wayne Staub. Best way to get me is either email or cell phone, and happy to answer any questions you may have. I'm going to stop right there for a minute. And then I'm going to just go to our website, which again, just has a plethora of information here for us. Here is the main website, and a lot of people like going here first, the benefits of membership. So I'm going to click right here, Health Benefit Solution, and I'm going to turn it over to my colleague and friend, Mike Lanahan, from our partners at Association Member Trust, just to tell you a little bit more about the program. Mike?
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Wayne. My name is Mike Lenahan. I work at Association Member Trust. We are the NJBIA Employee Benefits Trust. We do the administration on their program. It is a not-for-profit. We take NJBIA and we lump it together with 16 other trade groups so that it's larger. We are an benefits trust, so we're not an insurance company and we're not a brokerage firm. We are a trust. We function and work like an insurance company, but we're not an insurer. We're a trust. We're registered with the Department of Banking and Insurance. Our partner on the group medical plan is Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield. So our program looks and feels like Blue Cross Blue Shield, but it's not. We stand by ourselves, but you get Blue Cross Blue Shield at association pricing. So there's no magic in any insurance program. You need to control cost. We control what I would call the manageable cost. We rely on the contracting with Horizon to control the claims cost. They have the providers under contract to provide services at reduced rates. Where we come into play is where, what does it cost to send you a bill, to turn on the lights, to pay people, to run a program. So in the commercial world, it's claims plus. The plus in the commercial world is about 25%. The plus on our product is about 8%. So we should be below market price just based on our structure. It is a not-for-profit. And so if we are profitable, if we have surpluses, I've got a board of directors that has the ability to give you money back in the form of a credit. The last 2-3 years with COVID have been very difficult on all plans. And so we did not return money the last 3 years. Hopefully in the near future, we'll be returning money again. We also have a dental product and a life insurance product. The dental plan we run through Delta Dental, and the life insurance we run through a program called Unicare. At this size, I'm going to open it up. Does anybody have any questions about AMT? If and when your programs come up for renewal, reach out to us. The cost of healthcare is extremely expensive, and it's not going down in the near future. So it's important to make sure that you're in the right plan. We offer what's called the health plan checkup. So we'd love to take a look at your plan and point out where we think you can improve it or where we think it may need some changes. If you're currently partnered with a provider now that's working for you, we'll let you know. But if we think we can bring you a better value, we're going to point that out. So I'm going to turn it back to Wayne.
Mike, thank you so much. Just real quick, and I should have mentioned this before. Every benefit that we offer, NJBIA, we utilize for ourselves as a business. So we have the opportunity to participate in this program, and it's been fantastic. For me personally, I have children who go to school out of state. Coordination of benefits has been easy. If we do have a person, we're calling Association Member Trust and not Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield. So that has helped with some of those issues. So again, and there's no cost to get a quote. So if you're interested, you can, go on our web page and just fill out a little information here, and you will get contacted by somebody at Association Member Trust. Mike, thanks for your time. I know you have to hop, but we'll provide all his contact information for everybody. So thanks,
you,
Mike.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Yes, you as well.
So next, one of the next benefits that I'd like to get to is our retirement, our multiple employer 401k program. Again, we have the ability to participate in this. So I am going to turn it over to my colleague and friend, James O'Donoghue. Sorry, back here to James O'Donoghue from BCG Security. James?
Hi, thanks very much, Wayne. So, yes, my name is James O'Donohue. I am a financial advisor for BCG Securities, or Benefit Consultants Group. We're based out of Cherry Hill, New Jersey. We started this multiple employer retirement program with NJBIA we partnered maybe about 2 years ago. And it's been a tremendous success. So we've been operating in New Jersey for 70 years. And specializing in these multiple employer retirement programs the last decade, and the primary sponsor for the state's fastest growing plan that NJBIA now sponsors. So essentially, if you are a member of NJBIA, which you must be, you're allowed to participate in this program. Now, there are significant benefits of utilizing the 401k program through NJBIA. The primary one that comes up, and the easiest one to compare, is essentially cost. So there are tremendous cost savings, no matter what the size of the program is. There's tremendous cost savings with operating through the NJBIA program. So every investment is institutional share price. You can use any you want. So use Vanguard, American Funds, Fidelity, whatever the top performing funds are. There's no Fidelity bond insurance. The fiduciary protection that you would have as a business is essentially eliminated. It's passed off to again, nonprofit board of directors through EANJ, the Employers Association of New Jersey, and NJBIA. If you have 100 plus employees, you eliminate that annual audit, and which is another, about $12,000 a year. And so the cost savings is very robust, and that's the most obvious thing when comparing the plans. However, there is a drastic fiduciary component. So again, for running a program, it eliminates, it's called 338 and 316 fiduciary that you would have as a business owner to make sure you're offering appropriate funds and getting the filings done correctly. So you wouldn't have to do any of the filings either. So the 5500 is filed on your behalf. And then, of course, employee education. Right, so this plan is covered by a fiduciary financial advisor. Only 2% of 401ks in the country offer that. Every plan in the program has a fiduciary advisor. So that would cover all the fund selections and offerings to you and your employees. Employee education, typically annually or biannually. Individual financial planning for your employees at no cost. So again, significant benefits. And a lot of this information is on the NJBIA website. And as Wayne is showing you here and mentioned, you can fill out that little form and get an e-booklet that outlines everything. It's becoming exceptionally popular lately because of the new secure choice laws, requiring 25 employer or more businesses to offer a retirement program. But we've actually seen the fastest growth with the larger employers of 100 employees plus, as this eliminates the need for and the cost for your annual audit. So the savings are tens of thousands of dollars on average. And the easiest thing to do, again, it's very similar to the health program. There's no cost, to receive any information, and there's no cost to do what's called a fee benchmark. You already have a 401k plan. So it's essentially a one-page form, and there were some examples further down on the site here. Here's what you're currently paying for all of your expenses. Here's what the NJBIA program would cost. And you are required or recommended by FINRA to run this every 3 years anyway. So don't hesitate to reach out. We can run the benchmark. It typically takes us, a few hours, so we can have it back within the day. And that's it, to see if it's a right fit for you. But I'd be happy to answer any questions. And I do recommend heading over to the NJBIA website and taking a look at the program.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, James. Does anyone have a question?
Just a comment, this is one of the notes that I'm sort of taking away here, because obviously we're a university, we're not as big as Rutgers, but we're a large employer. I would say mid-sized employer when it comes down to it. So this is where I'd certainly want to, and we have a few new folks in our human resources shop. So I'd like to sort of try to facilitate that conversation, at least the sharing of resources and seeing, what could, gel and what would work for us. even in the trainings and whatnot. That's just, some of the feedback I'm seeing, which is why I'm here today, just to see, some of these pertinent resources that are available.
Great, thanks, Frank. And that's we'd love to, and I'd be happy to talk to anyone on your team. I know James would be, and Mike as well, to talk to anyone on your team. And we could, if we could coordinate one call or individual calls, however you'd like. But we do feel that if you utilize one of these programs, you're more than going to make your money back in dues. So you're going to get an immediate ROI with your investment in us.
Sure.
And also, again, we've had the pleasure of using this program. I'm going to be 55. Retirement's starting to seem more real to me these days, although I still have one in college. And having the ability to sit down with James personally and go over my, my situation was huge for me. So again,
Yeah.
just wanted to share that.
I'm 53, and I'm looking forward to being a leisurist sooner than later too.
All right. Well, thanks, James. I think James may have to hop as well. If you do, we understand, James, and you'll have James' contact information. So
Thank you.
again, just going to go down a couple more of our benefits here. One, the member discounts, which I mentioned, and again, all of these payroll, member discounts. Again, if you just fill out a little bit of information, you will get contacted. There is no cost to see what the savings could be. So again, just opportunities there. I do want to just touch a little bit on the HR support center, which is right here. I'm gonna have to sign in. I'm gonna sign in. So give me a second here. Sign in. Okay. So I am at my sorry. Where is? Oh, we're not going to go there. I don't know why I can't get into my HR support center. Huh. Katie or Randy, any help here?
I am trying. One second.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm trying to log into mine. Are you looking for HR support, or you want to show the learn link?
I was looking for the HR support.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Right there. So this is the support center. As I mentioned, it's just such a great resource of information. Here are the different topics. Just click on any one of them, and there's a whole list of little videos, articles, forms, guides on how to do some of this stuff. If you have companies or employees in other states, you can click those states. Everything's set for New Jersey right here. Again, learning just so many different checklists, forms, guides on here. I'm just going to hit checklist. Anti-harassment policy checklist, sexual harassment checklist. For small to mid-sized companies, this has been a huge benefit for our members. And if you have an HR department, this could complement it. And again, as a member, you would get notified of any new changes, laws, requirements, and auto updates, as well as our BIA Learn program. We do offer an HR on demand product. This one, the one that comes with your membership, are modules. So they set up forms, and you can do an employee handbook, and you punch it in. If you would like to speak to somebody and communicate directly with somebody, there is an HR on demand. Right now, the current price is $300 for the year. In June, it is going to increase by $50 because it's going to become more robust. But right now, the plan is $300 for the year. And this gives you the opportunity to communicate with a SHRM certified professional that customizes to your needs, that helps you with any HR project or topic that you may have. Again, many members have utilized this. The ones who have, again, have been very complimentary of it. Some people actually purchased it and not used it. And they said, I'm glad I didn't have to use it, but it was good to know that I had it there in case I needed it. So again, taking advantage of these programs is key to it all. If not, it's like a gym membership. If you don't, if you don't use your gym membership, you're going to look like me. If you use your gym membership, you're going to look like Randy. So, the key to it really is getting engaged, getting involved, and taking advantage.
Did you
So-
say there were training videos here too?
There are short 2-minute training videos.
Oh, 2 minutes.
yes.
Okay. All right.
That would not meet the requirement of the harassment trainings, but
Right,
it
yeah.
gives you an idea of it. And then again, events. I mentioned tomorrow we have the state treasurer coming to an event at the Pines Manor in Edison, the leadership series. Here's one of our, anxiety in the workplace. We have a big state of manufacturing, and you could just, go on our website and view, all our events will come up. Golf day here again. Here's just we have a stranded asset one with we're working with the Greater Trenton, focusing on the city of Trenton. So here again, it's just a snapshot of all the different meetings, committee meetings, council meetings, everything that we have right there. So again, take advantage, come meet people. Katie, Randy, and I will introduce you to people that you want to get introduced to. That's one of the things that we really enjoy doing. Again, we provide a lot of information, recent news. We partner with a lot of companies. The Capital Region Minority Chamber of Commerce is having a great equity event in May, and Randall Pinkett is going to be the keynote speaker to that. It's a great event. Would encourage anyone to try to make it if they can. And then again, here's some of our TV shows, some of our past episodes. We've had, small businesses. We've had, food banks, nonprofits, former Governor McGreevey talking about reentry programs for prisoners. Just a way to get your message out. These programs are aired on New Jersey 12 Plus on Saturday and Sundays after the Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield edition. So it's geared towards the business end. And it's hosted by our Chief Communications Officer, Bob Considine. So again, a great visibility opportunity. And again, our magazine, here's the podcast that we host. So again, just a lot of information and topics here. And partners, we have large partners and we have very small partners. There's an opportunity for everyone to become a partner. And then once you do, hopefully you create your own account. If you haven't yet, please do. And this will help, us get you the information that you're interested in, because we do send out a lot of information. And if you haven't already, if you go to the bottom of our website, you can just put your email, your first and last name, and every day we send out a business, New Jersey Business Today. If you're not receiving it, go 4 o'clock Monday through Friday, and on Saturday at 9 a.m. So a way to stay connected on general business news of New Jersey, membership news, and information about our members. Excuse me. We also encourage, if you have press releases about your company, if you've won an award, if you've hired a new person that you'd like to get out there, send those press releases to us. We will do our best to get those into our daily e-blast that goes out to about 26,000 unique individuals every day. So again, that we can do for free. There's a lot of other stuff and partnership opportunities available. I know that was a lot. And I hate being just sitting here talking. So I do want to, ask anybody if you have any specific questions, be happy to answer what questions you have. So it looks like Denise has joined us. Denise, we are recording this, so you will get a recording of this.
Wonderful.
How about you tell us what you do, Denise?
Oh, I work at Maurice Pierce. I work in human resources and government affairs, actually, which is an interesting combination, but really with so much lately on workforce in both areas, it's for once dovetailing nicely. So.
Yeah. Well, Denise, we love Maurice Pierce. You've been a big supporter of us for a long time. I know we've worked with you on, team worker bills and temp hours, and glad to hear that it looks like there isn't any visa issues this year. So hopefully you can, hire some of the foreign people you haven't been able to for the past few years. So
yeah. Hopefully we're looking for a good summer. I think the visa program is going to be back to pre-pandemic, I think, and hopeful that the minor working papers, which will be released on the 1st, are really simple and helpful. Haven't seen anything yet, so fingers crossed. But the hours that we were able to get last year definitely were helpful. So yeah, it's great. Thank you. We appreciate all your help in those areas.
Thank you. And that is just an example of one, but that affected that teen worker affected so many of our businesses, particularly down the shore. Just, having the ability to have somebody work a couple more hours a week would eliminate, them hiring another person, which, by the way, you're having trouble hiring people, as we all know, right? So just another way that we try to help. And if anybody hasn't been down to Maurice Pierce, big fan. You can't ask for better. Been going since my kids were little. One's out of college, one's in college. So just a great time. And again, just love the business there. It's a lot of fun, but they run a great business. So
thank you.
Anyone else? Jill, Frank?
The only other comment I took note is I want to revisit and sort of reinstitute, if you will, our participation on education and possibly healthcare committees. So I've taken note that, again, I every year fill out the sort of form, make sure that it sort of fans throughout the university here. Life gets in the way. I mean, it's just the way it is. But I certainly want to, that's why I just thought, again, I go back to, the 2000s, with participation in different capacities with NJBIA. So I just wanted to, get a refresher, if you will, and then just took special note of those two particular items. That's my takeaway this morning. I appreciate it.
And Frank, myself, Randy, or Katie, we're here for you. If yourself or somebody on your team wants to join up for one of the council or the committees, the healthcare committee, and they're not sure, the education committee, call us. I mean, we'll guide them through. It's easy, sign up on the website, but sometimes might not be able to find it. We'll be able to help you. And again, the Jill from the Saul's Funeral Parlor. I'm born and raised in Mercer County, New Jersey. Been there many times. So again, any help that we can provide for you, Jill, we're happy to be here.
We really appreciate it. Thank you. We are just at the beginning stages, but this really has been very informative and helpful. And I'm glad that we'll get a recording, because we were trying to jot notes, and so we kind of were able to pay better attention.
Well, great. Yeah, we will get that out, and our contact info will be there. And we want to help guide you to make sure you maximize your membership. That's the key to it all. Randy.
If you save the chat in the bottom by clicking the 3 dots, I've tried to put in all the links as Wayne talked about that. I mean, I know you can find it easily on the website, but I tried to put that on there. And Wayne, I forget if you said, but if you scroll down to the bottom of our website, you can sign up for NJBT, our daily e-zine, or e-zine, and that'll keep you up to date on everything that we're doing. And I put into the link for press releases. If there's something going on with your business you want us to help promote, it will be gladly be shared with our communications department. We can't promise we'll get it in there, but we definitely try because we want to help support your business in any way.
Thank you, Katie. Randy, anything else to add?
No, just glad to be here. Well done, Wayne, this morning. Frank, it's good to see you again, sir. I met you actually about 7-8 months ago when I first started at the Trenton Thunder event. And for those that I haven't connected with, you possibly have an email or voicemail from me. Look forward to getting to know you all and seeing what we can do to the team direct you to help you get that internally invested in membership. So I look forward to working with you on the floor.
Great. All right, everybody. Well, thank you again for spending your few minutes with us today. We really appreciate it. Good luck as we head into the second quarter. First quarter's way behind us already. We're almost done April. Unbelievable. Well, thanks again, everybody. Have a great day. And please feel free to reach out with any questions or concerns.
Great, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Stay well, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.